I'm here with Chef Robert, and I am your best friend Billy B. We are cooking today. We're doing some gourmet hamburgers. We got some amazing potato salad and some seafood. I'm gonna let Chef Robert take it from here. He can tell you what we're in the middle of.
Okay, thanks, Billy. So the menu today is we're gonna do what's called a Tommy burger, and for those of you who've never had corn on a hamburger, this is the ultimate way to eat it. So we're gonna kick it up with some sweet corn, and then Billy B makes an amazing cheese spread. And traditionally on that burger, I use pimento cheese, but the ingredients that will go on the burger itself will be the old-fashioned hamburger like grandma and great grandma used to make, and then we'll add fried pickles, bacon, mustard, ketchup, and then that'll be the burger. But the biggest part of it is the fried pickles just gives it that extra texture. Basically what this hamburger has in it is it has the bell peppers, it has the onions, it has eggs, it has a little bit of parsley, and we have some breadcrumbs in there, and then of course basic seasonings like garlic, of course kosher salt, black pepper, and a little bit of cumin. So I've already rolled this up. So the easiest way to roll a burger, and we're not measuring it because, you know, we're doing a family cookout. So we don't have to sit there and measure the burger. So I'm just gonna get a nice sized ball, and then we're gonna shape it into a ball, roll it around a little bit, and then as we press it down to form the actual burger, then we're going to move it around a little bit because still we want that ultimate burger, okay? And so then we're gonna take the burgers once we get them all rolled up, and we're gonna set them on this preheated grill over here. We don't care about the temperature because, as you know, when you're cooking burgers on the grill, it's gonna flame up. Take some of a traditional potato salad, mustard potato salad.
That looks good.
Yeah, it does look good. And we're gonna kick it up a notch. So what I did was I sauteed some Argentine red shrimp, some crab claw meat, and believe it or not, crawfish. So we're gonna, we want to just basically show you how to take, your average outdoor cookout and make it a gourmet meal. So with that being said, we're gonna get started. So meanwhile, let me also say that we're going to, over the spring and throughout the summer, we're going to try to do at least 2 shows a month, and we'll introduce different things. Now we're doing this in the backyard today, but upcoming we will be selecting certain parks around the city, and we'll do an outdoor barbecue there with gourmet cooking style. So now we're going to dump the rest of this mixture in here. Oh, and also what I did was, instead of using the traditional with potato salad, instead of using the pickle relish, I did not use pickle relish, and I used celery, red onions, and a little bit of green bell pepper.
Oh yeah, I like celery better anyhow.
Yeah, it gives you that texture and gives you that nice little crunch.
Yeah. Yeah, and I know a lot of people who I've cooked for in the past, they're like, yeah, flavor's good or whatever, but I'm a texture person. If it ain't got the right texture, okay, I'll get a taste, I won't even try it. It's weird to me, but I guess, everybody's got their own thing.
Yeah. So, Billy, just kind of, tell the audience, you've been a professional comedian for a little, 20 years?
Mm-hmm.
And what got you into gourmet cooking?
Actually, just I've been a bachelor as long as also on purpose, ladies. Sorry, I just love to live drama free. But not just cooking for myself, and then I would try to experiment with things. Like if I'm cooking a dish at the house, I just open my spice rack and I'm like, well, what pops in my head that's gonna be good in here? And then I'm like, oh yeah, some oregano, that would work. Some garlic powder, yeah. And I just grab a couple of random ingredients and then put it in it. And as soon as I taste it, I'm like, God, dog, I need to go out and buy a ring for my own finger. This is delicious. And from there, it just kind of snowballed into researching other cooks, and just I love watching cooking videos. And sometimes I go to lay my head on the pillow at night and then have to sit up real quick and turn my voice recorder on because an ingredient popped in my head. Like, man, I bet if I use this with this, and it's just now it's in my head now. And as far as the comedy, I was the first child of two. My parents stopped after the second one because they're like, well, the first one didn't work out. Let's have another one, try again. That worked, so they didn't need no more. So, and I just use comedy to kind of tell everybody, I'm not my fault. Don't judge me.
Yeah. And I think we all have some type of a story of what got us into cooking. For me, I basically started cooking when I was 10 years old. My mom was a high school teacher, and she taught home ec. And she brought home a homemade book that had all kinds of things, activities to do. Well, I kind of got interested in the cooking part of it, watching her cook, my grandma cook. So the first thing I would cook was pancakes from scratch, and then the second thing I would cook was peanut butter cookies, believe it or not. Because, at 10 years old, you want everything sweet that you can get your hands on. So that's kind of what I did. And it wasn't until I got into my 40s, after just cooking, that I decided to go to culinary school, because I didn't want to be known as, the average chef out there, or the average cook, that just did barbecue and different things. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I wanted to learn different styles, different techniques. So after graduating culinary school, I wrote my first cookbook, Food Erotic. Then I wrote my second cookbook called Food and Love, We're Not Finished Yet. And actually, both of these recipes are in that book, which was sold on Amazon.
Oh, nice.
So, if for anybody out there that's watching this video, if you want to purchase my cookbook, just go to Amazon.com, look for Chef Robert Roberts, and look for Food and Love, We're Not Finished Yet. So with that being said, so this is what the final product looks like for this potato salad, and then we're going to refrigerate it to get it cool again. And then while that's happening, Billy's going to come on and talk about the cheese spread and what he did to create that cheese bread. And trust me, if you hadn't tried that cheese spread yet, it needs to be packaged in the grocery stores. And
all right, what's up, everybody? Here we go with Billy B's cheese. All right, and it's like a queso, but not your normal queso dip. What we're going in here with is I got 3 different types of cheese in here. I got Parmesan, Colby Jack, and a whole block of Gouda. It's the Velveeta Queso Blanco, a whole block of that, so we're going in with that. And got my helper spoon here. Alright, so I just chopped up the block, make it easier to melt, easier to stir once you get to the stirring process. And once we get all this integrated, then we're going in the oven for 375 for about 25-30 minutes. Every 10 minutes you want to pull it out and give it a good stir to incorporate all the flavors. So go ahead and with the other cheese blends. Like I said, these are pre-shredded just to save time. But you can buy, you can buy the shredded cheese in the store already. But because they're already shredded so they don't stick together, they kind of add like I call it a plastic coating in it. I don't know the scientific term for it, but it don't melt as creamy and as easy. So I like to shred my own up. Take a little time, it tastes so much better. It's well worth it. Alright, then incorporate it, and I pre-cooked, this is just Jimmy Dean breakfast sausage. I like the hot, and then I sauteed some red onion. Red onion to me is a little bit sweeter, got a little better flavor to it. Now when you cook your sausage, don't just boil your sausage. You want to cook it to where you get the Maillard reaction on it, to where it's good and like crispy bits in it. That's so much more flavor.
So Bill, we're using the cheese, Billy B's cheese spread on the burgers.
All right, so
Because I tried it on some nachos and it was really good on the nachos. I just, you know, it opens up a whole world once you taste it.
oh, thank you. Yeah, it as a dip, if you will. And once, like the next day after I cooked, because I had some heavy whipping cream too to kind of thin it out. But then the next day after I took it out of the refrigerator and went to reheat it, it was a little more thicker consistency. And then that's where I was like, you know, the idea for the spread come from. I was like, oh, that'd be great. And then once you tasted it and you was like, man, I got a burger that this would go wonderful with. I was excited to make it again.
Yeah, because like I said, originally when I created the burger, which is named after my uncle, I put pimento cheese on it. And I think with the sweet corn, it just adds that much more flavor on the bottom of the burger, and then you get all the flavor on the top with the fried pickles, bacon, mustard, and ketchup.
Oh, man.
So I'm super excited to try it on the burger.
Yeah, that sounds. I can't wait. I'm hungry already. Seasonings. We're going with. If y'all don't know about this, get to know about this. There's 5 tastes to your taste buds. You got salt, sweet, bitter, sour, and umami. Umami is like a bacon, like when you eat bacon, you know, it's savoriness. That's what this powder gives you. And it's actually a mushroom powder. Strangely enough, certain mushrooms will give you like a savory. So I just add that to my cheese, and maybe you might can call it a secret ingredient. I've never seen anybody use it with the cheese, but I put it on most everything. Then we're going in with our garlic powder and some wind. Then going in with some thyme.
Yeah.
Everybody's got time for thyme. And if you want to see a little more in depth of me making this, I got a video up on my YouTube channel, Billy B Cooking. Might be a link down below that you can check that out later on. Then I'm going with hot Rotella tomatoes and pepper. Rotella is amazing. I use that in my spaghettis, chili. You can use that in a few different places. And then going with some smoked paprika, because I just like the idea of something smoking. Yeah. But I don't like the way this shaker works with this, so that's how I'm gonna do this. This in some grocery stores, some don't, but it's a roasted garlic minced. Roasted minced garlic, yeah. It doesn't really have that much of a garlic flavor, which is why with garlic powder too, but it does got a great roast taste to it. So that's going to add to the smokiness of the cheese. And we're just going with probably about 2 teaspoons, because it's all they got. That's going to be wonderful there. And Boursin cheese. Trust me, get you some of this, you'll put a ring on your finger too. This is a little messy, so I might do this last. To add the most amount of smoke is the chipotle peppers and adobo sauce. I'm not using the peppers, they are extremely hot, and I don't want to mess up the flavor of this here. We're going with the sauce. That's what we want. It's going to add a great smokiness to it. And we're not going to throw them peppers away. We're going to use them for something else later on, but never throw nothing away. It'll work. But I do want all the smoke I can get. Give me all the smoke. That's gonna be delicious. Now for this cheese. It's amazing cheese here. I might can do it like this. Now just break this apart like you would if it was fresh mozzarella or ricotta cheese. You know, it's like I said, it's gonna get a little messy, but it is well worth the time. And that's gonna melt down into everything. And then after the first 10 minutes or so of it being in the oven, when we stir, it'll incorporate everything back into each other. Now, see what I mean? It's messy. It's messier than my last relationship, I'll tell you that. All right, like I said, we're going in the oven, 375 for 10 minutes, and then every 10 minutes after that, I'm gonna just take it out, stir it again, get it incorporated, and then right before the last 10 minutes, there's one more thing we're gonna do, and I'll show you that when we get back. Hey everybody, so now we done pulled this out of the oven twice already. Like I said, every 10 minutes we're gonna take it out and just give it another stir. It gets more of a dip consistency, if you will. It's still a little, excuse me. It's still a little thick, which ain't nothing wrong with that. It's part of the process. Right? Your parents used to say your brain was a little thick, but it worked out. It's part of the process. So what we're going to do is I'm going to add this amazing Saison Goya. This is a great topping to any dish. It's got such an amazing, it's like a flavor pop. You know what I mean? It'll jumpstart your car if you like.
Where can we get that?
Well, it depends. You want to walk up here? You can have some right now. No, you can get these at pretty much any grocery store in the what'd you say, ethnic section.
That would be politically correct, yeah.
Okay. But yeah, it's amazing. I mean, you can add it to soups, spaghetti, chili, sprinkle it on the steak. It's amazing. It's just like a flavor enhancer. And then we're going in with a little bit of heavy whipping cream. Just, like I said, I just want to thin it up a little bit with the consistency. And there, we probably want to go in a half to 3/4 of a cup. Perfect. And just get it stirred in, and then when you put it in the oven for that last 10-12 minutes, it's going to cook that in it and incorporate it into the rest of the cheese and ingredients. It's going to be amazing. I started to say I wish I was here, you could have some, but in 2 weeks, what we're going to start doing, me and Chef Robert here at GOC, we're going to start going to public parks and that you're able to grill at. We're going to bring a grill, and we're actually going to be cooking for the public, or cooking in front of the public. And so come up and check that out. We'll announce where we're going to be at. And then we're thinking about, so y'all let us know in the comments what you think. Give me some ideas. We're thinking about maybe having a raffle, or looking at high schools for students who are interested in culinary classes or whatnot, to come up with us when we go to these public places, and either, you know, help us cook, or we could show them how we're doing it, you know, face to face, and then we'll give them a plate of food at the end of it too, and then just kind of bring the community together. So y'all keep your eyes out for that. I'm looking forward to that. Me, you know, being a stand-up comedian for 20 years, I love cooking for y'all on camera for YouTube, but it is not the same as in person.
And Billy, give us a quick spin of your comedy while you mixing that up. Give us one off the chain raw.
Well, most of my comedy was based in truth. So in the beginning of my show, I kind of give you a little bit about me, so you know what to expect with the rest of my show. I wasn't raised right, y'all. I'll just tell you from the top. My dad, he's biracial. He's half white and half crazy. This man is like, we was brought up in a 2-story trailer. You ever seen one of them? They make them now. If you got enough money, they'll make you one. Back in the 80s, Dad made his own.
How did he do that?
My other grandma, she passed away, so he just took her trailer and stuck it on top of ours. Alright, so we got this beautifully blended. I'm going to just put it back in the oven. Like I said, another 10 minutes. We'll be good to go with this. And I got some amazing Brussels sprouts in the oven right now, just waiting to be seen by y'all. So give us a minute, we'll be right back.
All right, y'all ready to get these burgers, Tommy burgers, put together?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add Billy B's cheese spread on it. We're gonna get a generous amount on this, so since it's not sliced cheese. Star of the show, one of the stars of the show, sweet corn. And there's no certain amount you have to put on there. You just want to make sure you get around the whole burger. Okay, and then we got Grandma's grilled burgers, the way Grandma would have made them. We're gonna sit that on top. Then another item we got is fried pickles. Doesn't matter what type of pickles you use, but I use kosher, so kosher tastes good with everything. All right, then we're gonna add some bacon to it. Then to finish it off, we're gonna take some mustard. That mustard on the bun itself. Then we're gonna finish it off with some ketchup.
That looks like a burger.
Again, the whole theme of the video we're putting out is gourmet outdoor cooking. So, you know, this is how you take that burger to the next level. So it's a next level burger. Again, it was named after my uncle, Uncle Tommy, and that's why I call it the Tommy Burger. And that's it.
Like and subscribe. Say it. Say the words.
So, all right, so we're back and we got the food all served up. But what's a cookout without some type of occasion? So it just so happened to be Rob's birthday coming up, so we're celebrating his birthday as well at the same time.
He's going to be 22 again.
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna step out and get something real quick, and I'll be right back. Happy birthday, Rob.
Happy birthday, bro.
Oh, thank you, everybody.
Happy birthday, man.
Oh, I love it.
And it's a shark, your favorite animal.
And I'm 15, yes.
Hey,
That's
they put a 15 on it because you know your personality is 15 years old today.
All right, open up the card, birthday boy.
Happy birthday, bro.
Thank you, everybody.
We planned this dinner for your birthday
Hey,
for the
Taylor, how you doing?
For the past 15 years. We've been planning it.
He's smiling from ear to ear.
Yeah. You ever ate a birthday present before, Chef?
I feel like I have.
That's good.
So does
That
that be cookout or what?
Robert, this is amazing.
Gourmet outdoor cooking, that's what we do. Taylor, how you like that? God, oh. Baby shark, doo 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 doo, baby shark.
I need your napkin.
Right behind.
Oh, yeah,
Okay, thank you for joining us here today. Me and Billy B, comedian turned gourmet cook, and we look forward to seeing you once again at our next location, which should be in about 2 to 3 weeks. We'll let you know the time and the date and where it's going to be held at. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We will have that up in a few days, and hit a like on it. Love if you want, but show us some love.
Yes. Hit that like and subscribe. Me and Chef, this is the start of a beautiful relationship. You done seen the food that we did for this cookout. This is our first one. There's gonna be some bugs here and there. We'll work those out. It's gonna be amazing. Just stick with us, ride it out, and then enjoy the ride. And like I always say on my channel, I love y'all. We'll see you soon.
Peace.
Let me frame you guys. All right. Video 1, scene 1, take 1, action.
Hey, welcome to GOC, Gourmet Outdoor Cooking, and today we are cut.
Keep going.
I was wondering how I'm
In the kitchen, where the magic's in full view, comes Chef Robert with flavors bold and true. A dash of passion, a sprinkle of delight. He crafts each dish with skill, making taste buds ignite. And on the other side, with a grin so bright, Billy B's cooking, turning meals into a side. Gourmet secrets from the heart, with a playful twist. Together they're unstoppable, a culinary alchemist.